Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is a Star Wars The Black Series, Star Wars The Mandalorian, Cobb Vanth. Yes. From the Mandalorian TV series and also from the Book of Boba. But this is definitely the Mandalorian version. I have heard some people taking the armour off and things like that. It would be stupid of us to think that seeing as they've got this head sculpt and this part and that they won't make one of these without the armour. Will they really? I mean, come on. This is Hasbro that produce 4,000 of the same figure just with slightly different outfits on. Yeah, we're going to get one. So this, when I was a kid, I used to play with figures because they were interesting characters. This is an interesting character. And I'm sure this... He's in the Aftermath books. So this character existed before the Mandalorian TV series. He existed before the Book of Boba. So this version of him armoured up has a history. It's not just a new character that they create for the series. It's a character that has been out there. And that's what I'm enjoying about these new Disney series. I know a lot of people out there don't like Book of Boba. I enjoyed it. Wasn't my Boba Fett, but still enjoyed it because it's Star Wars. Yeah. So anyway, that I think is going to be another video on its own. If you would like me to do a video about why I think some of this Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus and Disney is working and some of it isn't, then leave a comment underneath. I've got some interesting ideas about why it isn't working. But I'll go on to that in a video if you want to see it. Anyway. This is the Star Wars Black Series, The Mandalorian, etc, etc. There's a crate dragon, which he never got to find in the books, but he did find, obviously, in the series. There is this armoured look. That, I have to say, is quite a good rendition of him. Yeah, I did a bit of research, because I didn't read all of the... I read the first one of the Aftermath books, but I never got around to reading the rest of them. Yeah, so there is again Timothy Oliphant, the Marshal of Mos Pelgo, a small town on Tatooine. Cobb Vanth has earned the trust of the town folks as a capable peacekeeper and leader. And obviously, Freetown, which eventually becomes. Yeah. Usual legalese on the bottom there, usual stuff on the bottom there, usual stuff there, and there we go. Right, let's get this guy out of the box. So yes, got this guy a little early. A lot of us in the UK are getting this early because they're appearing on eBay, AliExpress. AliExpress? I'd look for one on AliExpress. I don't want 50 quid for one on AliExpress. Luckily, I got this off of eBay. If anybody tells you out there that they got one from like a proper supplier, they're lying, because the proper suppliers won't be getting these till April. I know, because I looked. It kind of makes me laugh that some people pretend that they get these from real people when they're buying them off of eBay, like me. Or AliExpress. Right, so, blank card at the back there. The man himself. Yeah, I like the character. When I was a kid, this is the thing with Star Wars. When I was a kid, we had all those secondary characters like Hammerhead, and that's what they used to call him. You know, all those characters. So as a kid, I used to play with those just as much as I played with Han, Luke and Leia. And it's kind of the sad thing that Black Series isn't making any of those. I would like secondary characters just to kind of add to the shelf. That's why I like the fact that they gave us a Jax. Though saying that, I moved some figures this morning and Jax decided to take out half the shelf. Though that was Zuka's fault. Zuka's fell forward, hit Jax, and he took out the, well, nearly all of the rebels. Right, so there he is. We have backpack, blaster, rifle, and helmet. Helmet will come in handy for somebody if we ever need a spare helmet. Backpack with rocket. No blasters, no blasters. I like his blaster. We'll come to that in a minute. I've got to out the packet. There we go. Right. So, the blaster, which is pretty much based on your good old 6-shooter with a sight on the top. But a pretty cool gun, I have to say. Definitely a cool design. If anybody ever 3D prints one of these, I'll buy it. I'll buy that for $1. Yeah, it's a cool gun. Of course, he was in Tombstone, Mr. Oliphant. So that fits nicely. Oh yeah. Say, look at that already. Well, that's pretty much the pose on the shelf, isn't it? That's definitely a shelf pose. And he looks like he's a stander. He will not be falling over and taking out half the rest of the figures. The rocket is removable. I'm glad it is. Yeah, it's a nice backpack. There we go. Nice detailing on there. The rockets move. The vents move, should we say. Rocket, vents. Let's say that again. Rockets, vent. There's still the paint on there. The paint scratches are pretty good. I like the colour. It's nice and bright. Markings under there. Pegs on the back with little shoulder pegs. So that's good because that will keep it on nicely. Let's just for now pop that on there. There we, oh yeah, fits. It's like, oh no, it's not going, boom, on. Right. That does make him a little bit back heavy though. Sort this out because it's gone a little bit awry. There we go. That's going to be one of those things that you're probably going to spend a bit of time with a hairdryer warming it up and trying to get it to sit exactly where you want it. I don't think it's too bad. We have the rifle, which is, by the way, they've got the, maybe you put a little bit of wash on there just to bring out the detail, make it look a bit grubbier, because I always think these things would be a little bit dirtier in real life. Anybody know what kind of blaster this is? About a rifle? Yeah, cool. That will obviously fit in the other hand, though there is no trigger finger for that, but do you remember the old figures when there was no trigger, there was just one hand, one blaster hand, and the other hand was usually that, or you know, at least these have a hand that holds something. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Let's pop that off. Oh, helmet. Nearly forgot to look at a helmet. There we go. That also does move as well, which is good. A little bit crooked, but we'll warm that up and straighten it out. Nice detailing in there. By the way, the silver is a really shiny silver. It does look metallic. Markings on the top there. Bit of a seam line around it, but it'll be. Inside we have nothing at all. My little thing there where the thing pokes in. Yeah. Right, so let's have, tell you what, we'll try it on. Damn, that's nice. It does feel like it sits a little high. That's about right. Because when I wear my Mandalorian and my Fett helmet, my beard does stick out the bottom a little bit. So yeah, his would too. Looks pretty cool. Right, let's have a close-up on the man himself. So there is the face. Not a bad likeness of Mr. Oliphant. Yeah, pretty cool. The armour is nicely scuffed and scarred. Still has the logo on it there. Maybe could have painted that black or red colour, but anyway, this little bit here. It is the right, I'm just looking, yep, it is the right kind of grey for the undersuit. I do like this, it looks like Long Johns. He's got that kind of feeling of, you know, those old Long Johns you used to see in cartoons. Oh yeah! Shoulder pads. Mandalorian logo there. His gauntlets. I like this bit. That's kind of nice. Did the old Fett have that? Yes, he did. On his belts and things. Pants. Always a bit of a problem to me that the pants sometimes come out with a little bit of a shine to them, but I can live with that. This isn't so bad. All the stuff in his pockets and things there. A holster, which does look a little rubbery, I have to say, but I'm sure we could work with that and bring the rubbery colour down a little bit. And the nice boots. Yeah. Oh, and the other gauntlet with all the wires going up and into the wherever they go. Yeah. Yeah. Just out of interest, let's see, does the blaster fit into said holster? Yes, it does. Fits nicely. So you could, if you really wanted to, leave that in there and put... Well, that's quite nice. A nice look for him as well. Maybe holding the bucket in the other hand. Yeah, this is one of those figures that's going to look lovely on my shelf. I'm just looking over there thinking where I'm going to put him, because I have my Mandalorians up on one shelf, my kind of bounty hunters, my Clone Wars, and my Rebels, and then just a general mishmash of Black Series on another shelf. So, yeah, he's going to go in the Mandalorian shelf. I need to sort out the Mandalorian shelf, because the Mandalorian shelf's very tiny, because there wasn't that many figures in the set. Now there is. That is not. I keep looking away, and then when I look back, I go, "Ooh, that is cool." You know, you ever do that? You find a figure and you go, "Ooh, that looks cool," and this does look cool, and that armour looks great on him. And this will be keeping the armour on, because like I said at the beginning, they're going to do this figure again. You don't need to strip that armour off. It is a rubber piece, so there will be the opportunity, if so be, you really, really, really want to do it. I don't know what will be underneath this, because you can't really see. I don't think the detailing goes up that far, but this is just a rubber part. They probably have detailed that because they know they're going to make the other figure. Probably. Articulation wise, we do have a few issues. Oh no, that is attached to that. So you can, it's a bit stiff. Get that shoulder all the way up to there. Elbows, pretty good. Obviously swivel there. No articulation in that area there. He has swivel in the middle. Oh, I took the rocket back off. Be easier. Forward and backwards in there. Not too much, because obviously this rubber section is going to keep it pretty straight. The head has plenty of tilt, forward, backwards. It's a very, now, how's it joined on there? I think it's a ball joint. I can't really see because this kind of gets in the way, but it's definitely a ball joint. They've done a good job of the head, I have to say. Okay, where do we get to? Swivel in that bit there. I think there is probably, maybe not swivel in there, but it's very stiff and I don't want to force it, so I'm sure there will be. The belt there is moulded in. This one is definitely glued down there, so that is going to stay where it's put. Leg out, leg down, up, forward, no back whatsoever, because his jeans get in the way, his trousers, knees only to there, so no butt kicking from Cobb, but he is a butt kicker. Yeah, I like this figure. You know, sometimes you get them and you go, yeah, it'll grow on me. But this, straight out of the box, I'm looking at this thinking, this is one badass. Yeah, definitely, right. I'm still there. It's amazing how you just make them tilt a little bit further forward and all their like balance goes off. Right, we'll put the jetpack back on. We shall leave him without the weapons and helmet. So we have the Mandalorian with him, which he looks pretty cool with. Move that in a little bit. There we go. And the classic Fett himself. Will he stand? You know, he is a pain in the tush to stand. He always wants to lean forward. I'm going to cheat and do that. There we go. He's leaning. Yeah. Like I say, the armour is a really good representation. Looks pretty good, the two of them together. Like I said, they could have just painted that bit in a different colour, just to bring out that. I could do it myself, I suppose. But just out of interest, let's grab this guy. The helmet is... Right, do that. There we go. That way. The helmet is pretty good. So there's no colour on that side there. And the colour on the back there is slightly different. But still, it's a fat helmet. And it looks pretty close. Definitely. Of interest, the armour on the chest there. You say, it's pretty much the same. They probably used this as the mould for that. I think he's got a few more dints in it, like there. But other than that, it looks reasonably the same. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this guy. And he is definitely... I'm going to put Boba down there because he's going to fall over. I like it. And I know I've seen a few people saying they're not going to buy it because there's been some issues with getting it in the US. Pre-orders have been cancelled and things. And they are wanting a little bit more money for it than... because it's a deluxe, because you got a jetpack and that. Well... Hello, McFly. This came with one. And a blaster and everything. There's not that much really extra to it to make it that little bit more expensive. But I think Hasbro in their own little way are grasping at straws at the minute and trying their best to make more money out of us. Which is, you know, they're a toy company. They are a company. And that's what companies do, make money. But other than that, I think this is a great figure. And if you like the character, and like me, you're not one of these that's going to go, oh no, he doesn't wear that anymore because he only wore that for like 5 minutes in it. Well, yeah, but that's from this episode. And it's going to stand with my Mandalorians from that episode. I like it. It is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. And I'm sure you guys will love it as well. What do you think? Rifle or... See, I like the handgun. The handgun looks cool. But the rifle does as well. Ding dang. These are the decisions we have to make as toy collectors. It's terrible. Yeah. So yeah, got this a little early, like I say, from eBay. They are on AliExpress as well, but they are mega expensive on AliExpress. I circled it for about a half an hour on AliExpress and then thought, duh, why don't you just look on eBay? There he was. Oh, by the way, nearly forgot. Height-wise, he is 16.5 centimetres by just about 6 inches. So yeah, your average size. So I'm going to wind this up. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit the likes, hit the shares. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button. I think I'm putting it down here somewhere. The subscribe button. It's a big help to the channel. Thank you to everybody that subscribed. Numbers are going up and down a little bit at a minute, but I'm pretty secure. We passed the 5,000, so yay. Like I say, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more Star Wars stuff, because I love Star Wars. But whenever I review Star Wars figures, I don't seem to get that big of views. So, yeah. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And we will see you all in the next video. Bye now.